Hello and welcome to my channel Happy Hours. In my last video I discussed about the Cold War, its causes and its phases, where I discussed about the Cuban Missile Crisis, Indo-Pak War 1962 to 79, and I discussed about the disintegration of USSR and the reason behind the disintegration. In this video, I am going to discuss about the Industrial Revolution, its causes, and the reason why Industrial Revolution took place in Britain first, and its effect on different areas. So what are we waiting for? Let's start our discussion with the Industrial Revolution. The term Industrial Revolution was used by Arnold Toynbee and Blackie. It was unprecedented event in the history of mankind. It was shift in the mode of production from domestic method to the industrial method. In industrial method, goods were manufactured for the use of the market. However, in domestic method, lots of production was made for the local consumption. In industrial method, there was huge mechanization of method. England is called workshop of industries because various industrial models were placed under experiment in England. Some of them became very successful and became the industrial model for the whole world. Now we have to proceed and understand about the causes of the Industrial Revolution. They were such as Renaissance and the influence of the Enlightenment, Commercial Revolution, population growth, scientific invention, rise of nationalism, and the rise of factory system. I am going to discuss about these one by one. First is the Renaissance and the influence of Enlightenment. Humans successfully created machines for faster and the more production. Emphasis on new thinking, logic and discretion happened with the development of scientific approach. Investigative instincts progressed through experimentation and testing. Encouragement of the manufacture of the machine took place. Next is the Commercial Revolution. Due to the geographical discoveries, intercontinental trade had started. Long-distance oceanic trade also became possible. Humans successfully generated capital, and the big countries established colonies in America, Asia, and Africa. Capital gained from the trade with the colonies, and the part of the capital was used for the research and development. Investment of capital encourages mechanization or machine making process. Third is the population growth. The population of Europe grew rapidly between 1740 to 1780. Population increased not because of development of health facility but due to the need of labor in industry. So demand of goods also increased simultaneously. Domestic methods were not able to fulfill the need of growing population of Europe. Therefore, mode of production changed. Machine-made industry were established and the production capacity increased. Fourth is the scientific inventions. Many important discoveries were made in Britain between 18th and 19th centuries, such as John Kay built the flying shuttle, James Hargreaves built the spinning jenny, James Watt discovered the steam engine, Arkwright discovered the water frame, and use of new technologies in agriculture such as use of seed drill machine, nitrogen fertilizer, and the advanced seeds, etc. Elias Howe makes sewing machine, and Edmund Wright make the power loom. Next is the rise of nationalism. After the French Revolution, rise of nationalism was very important factor in many European countries. It had created very powerful middle class. This middle class attached its prestige to the pride of nation and gave importance to the Industrial Revolution. Science-based technological development became the basis of nation's pride. Now, achieving economic prosperity through industrial development became the form of service to the nation. Next is the rise of factory system. Before Industrial Revolution, there was domestic system of production. The production capacity was very less. It was costly also. Therefore, factory system was developed. Production was encouraged by gathering the artisans at one place, and it had special contribution in the rise of capitalism. Now we have to understand one fact, and that is why did industrial revolution took place firstly in Britain. There are many reasons such as the favorable geographical location. England is surrounded by the sea from all sides. Due to Gulf Stream, there was ice-free outlet. It was navigable throughout the year. There was powerful navy and the presence of ports. England was not connected to the European nations by land route. Hence, the boundary issue was not any unnecessary issue and it was avoided. Next is a favorable political situation. There was autocratic monarchy in many European countries, but England had developed parliamentary system of government. There was constitutional monarchy and strong middle class, and the middle class took interest in the domestic, economic and commercial development of the country. Fourth is the agricultural revolution. In England, big agricultural farms were created and fencing was done. By this, enclosure system was created, in which there was presence of sheep farming, dairy farming, cash crop, food crop, pig farming, and even the export was being done. These help in creation of huge agricultural capital, which was favorable for industrial revolution. Fifth condition is the scientific revolution. The yarn spinning machine was developed in the field of textile manufacturing. The invention of steam engine gave a mobility to the means of transport. Introduction of railways added speed to the production industries. Concrete road construction method was developed, which made the road favorable for heavy and fast vehicles. Humphrey Davy invented the safety lamp, so deep mining became possible, and above all, the Society of England adopted these scientific discoveries. Last condition is the colonial empire. England had very powerful colonies. These colonies were serving in two ways. First, they were the source of raw material, and secondly, the market for finished product. England had very powerful colonies. First was America and the second was in India. Now we should understand about the effects of industrial revolution. There were many areas where the effect can be seen, such as the economic area, political area, social and ideological area. I'm going to discuss about these one by one. First, I'm going to discuss about the industrial revolution in the economic area. The availability of goods in domestic and foreign market increased, multinational companies flourished, capitalism was promoted through stock market, the banking system developed, and the small and cottage industries declined. Economic and social inequality increased, and the adverse economic events of one country began to affect the other countries as well. Now I am going to discuss about the political area. Weakening of autocratic monarchy after the industrial revolution, there was rise of strong middle class and the class of industrial laborers. These classes demanded political rights. Therefore, autocratic monarchy faced major challenge, and there was beginning of democratic republican politics. Labor unions were also formed. There was huge population growth and emergence of cities. Therefore, function of state gradually increased, like traffic management, systematic development of cities, maintenance of law and order, drinking water and energy security. Many countries realized that only colonies will survive the industrial revolution. Therefore, competition for colonies increased. Next, we have to understand about the effect of industrial revolution in the social area. There was an increase in urbanization because there was migration of from village to cities. It resulted in industry-based urban population explosion. New social classes had also emerged like engineers, industrialists, workers, etc. Dissolution of joint family system and the development of nuclear families started. It leads to an increase in urban crime. Human relations and moral value declined, and the population increased due to the development of health facilities. And there was need of labor in industries. Now, women also started working simultaneously. So, gradually, demand of women empowerment had also increased. There was the beginning of feminist movement. Now, special importance was given to technical education and managerial education as well. Radio and films flourished due to the increase in the demand of entertainment. Problem of child labor came into force and slums were built. And the consumerist culture also adopted. Last is the ideological area. The concept of free trade became popular. Concept of private property strengthened. The conflict between the ideologies of capitalism and socialism began. Feminist ideology also developed, and instead of dynastic writing, emphasis was now changed to the history writing from the point of view of general public. Now history became from below perspective for the peasants, labor class, etc. These are some other effects also, such as population increase, increase in the factories, increase in the population of water, noise, and soil. They were polluted, and so we can say that the environmental problem increased. So ideas related to environmental problem in protection spread. With this, we have came to an end of this video, and we have understood about the industrial revolution in detail. We have understood about the reasons and effect of it on the different areas. By this, I am concluding my video. If you find the content interesting, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you.